welcome to the Nanuk Lodge bar. Today, we're going to show you a couple of drinks that are favorites in our households. We're going to take the simple syrups that we showed you a couple of episodes ago and make some really great drinks. One with alcohol, just a simple old-fashioned, and one without, that I call the Manhattan. There are a few tools you're going to want to have in your bar to make some great drinks. First, a bar spoon. Yeah, it's stir stuff. Secondly, we're going to use a martini shaker with a strainer top on it. We're not going to shake anything today, but we'll put the ingredients in here, stir it with the spoon, and then we'll be able to strain this out over ice to make the cocktail. And finally, you want to have a jigger. The jigger has lots of different measurements on it, and you want to use that to make your drinks consistent time and time again. Let's make some drinks. First, I'm going to show you a cocktail I call the Manhattan. It looks like a great Manhattan cocktail, but without any of the alcohol. Starts with some apple juice, and then the other simple ingredient is that brown sugar, cinnamon, simple syrup that we made. For garnish, some apple slices and a cinnamon stick if you have it.
Let's make the garnish for the Manhattan. It's just simply a half an apple that we're going to cut into some thin slices, and then we'll fan them out so they look really pretty.
Now we're going to make the alcoholic cocktail of this episode. I'm going to show you how to make a traditional old-fashioned, well, sort of traditional. We're going to use that vanilla simple syrup that we made a couple of episodes ago to just bring a little bit of different character to the drink. But it's going to start out with rye. It's a very traditional component of an old-fashioned. We're going to use the Rittenhouse brand, easy brand to find, not super expensive, but really good quality. We use the vanilla simple syrup. And then just a dash or two of bitters. This is the Angostura brand. Again, very easy to find. It's just about everywhere. But I encourage you to really go out and if you want to explore a little bit, bitters are so fun. These are Scrappy's bitters, and they come in, grapefruit bitters or chocolate bitters or cardamom bitters. And each of those, just slight little couple of dashes, brings a different nuance to your cocktail. So I encourage you to experiment. We're going to garnish with a little bit of orange peel, which means we're going to use a vegetable peeler. And conversely, you could also use what I call a channel knife and get a real delicate curl, and I'll explain more about that later.
One of the first ways you can garnish your old-fashioned is just to use your vegetable peeler and cut off a nice thick piece of that orange peel. Twist it and put it over the top of the drink. An alternate way is to use that channel knife that I talked about. This one cuts a real thin strip of the orange in a really delicate curl as it comes around the orange. Makes a pretty festive garnish. You just simply turn it around, twist it a little bit, put it on the top of your drink.
Couple last tidbits on making some great drinks. I bet you're wondering how I got those big ice cubes. Well, this is a silicone ice cube maker, mold thingy, and you can get them online, super easy. They come in a variety of different sizes, and there's even some fun shapes out there. So give it a whirl, super simple to use, fill it up with water, put it in your freezer. The next night you've got big ice cubes, which is awesome. The other thing with old fashions is you can experiment. They typically are made with rye, but if you're not such a rye person, use bourbon or Irish whiskey or something like that. I've got a really good friend who likes a brandy old fashioned. And in the Midwest where she's from, brandy old fashions are really popular. And you can make it as sweet or as not sweet as you want. So experiment, have fun, and I'm going to enjoy my old fashioned. Cheers.